Welcome back, all you Flux automators. Now you may have just bought your Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Basic, Classic, or the Ultra for 2025. Now you got your Samsung watch band that you got with your watch when you ordered it from Samsung or from Amazon or wherever you ordered it from. And you may have seen the prices of the original Samsung bands that you might think, they're very nice, but they're a little bit expensive. Now I understand where you're coming from, hence the reason why I've created this video for 2025 like I did last year with the Ultra. I'm doing it again this year, but with the whole series of watches. So I've been on Amazon and I've looked around to find which are the best brands out there. Now from experience, I know there's a couple brands out there that just don't cut it. So I've stayed away from those and I've focused on the brands that I think really do create some good products. So I went out and I bought a whole load, as you can see on the desk right now. Now what I've done, I thought about which colors complement what colors of the watches, and I've created this whole list. Now I'm going to put a link to all these products in the description, so it's totally up to you which ones you want to match up. But for myself, I thought I'll do some of the work for you. So if you see a combination that you like, you can easily go ahead and click it and purchase it. Make sure you use the link in the description because it helps out the channel once again, so I can buy more products like this, do more reviews for you to help you make that decision if to spend that money or save it for something else. So enough talking, I'm gonna jump straight into it and go through all 8 watches. Now, if you're interested in a specific watch, use a timeline so you can skip to wherever you need to get the information that you need rather than sitting through the whole of the video, but maybe you might want to. I think you'll enjoy it. So instead of listening to my voice all the way through the video, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some music in the background, I'm gonna put the names of the product, and you will get the visuals. So I'm not gonna try and remember every name of the product. It's on the screen. Help yourself. Let's go. And if you're thinking about buying any of these straps, please use the links in the description, because once again, it helps out the channel so I can bring more products, more reviews for you guys, so you'll be in a better position to make that purchase or save that money. So now I'm gonna go through and show you my favorites when it comes to each one of these watches. The Astorgos straps, as you can see right here, they come in a pack of 5. And then we have the Spigen bezel. I think this looks so good. So good that you probably might not even need an Ultra, to be honest. Next up is the Spigen rugged armor on the 8 standard. Okay, so we got the rugged armor around the side of the watch itself. And then we have the Astorgos straps right here. That's the same as this pack down here. But this is a nice combination and you can make your watch really look different. And you've got that big screen. Next up for the classic, and I've chosen the black one to do this too. And I've put the Spigen watch case with the strap. So this comes in a combination together. I think it really looks nice, protects your watch as much as it can, but still giving you access to the bezel right here. So this is a great strap if you want to go and do something like that's very action orientated, or you know, you want to do something a little bit risky and you still want to wear your watch. This is the Rugged Armor Pro that you want to be putting on your watch. Now, if you want to be classy, and I'm saying if you want to be classy, James Bondish, then this is the strap that you need to purchase right now anyway. I'm not sure what will happen in the future because there may be many other straps like this come out, but this is the strap right here. And there are different variants of these metal straps. These are the best ones because it keeps the strap nice and thick compared to the other ones out there. Okay, and this is from OTOPO. Okay, so it's really nice, especially for the white watch. There are different color ones for the black as well, but this is the silver variant and it goes quite well with the actual body of the watch. Next up, we're after the Ultras, and on my watch Ultra from last year, which is the same as this year's, as we said before, we have the rugged armor casing on the watch itself. And then we have these lovely straps right here that really do work with the rugged armor on or off, to be honest. I'll probably show you a picture of both of them, or you've probably seen them in the video already. But this is a great combination. If you're a person that likes really chunky, big watches, this is the strap and the rugged armor to go with, because this is definitely a mission that's possible. Moving on to the silver and gray Ultra, and we've just got a basic band right here. This is nice and stretchy, as you can see. Okay, it complements the watch really nice in terms of its colors. Not too sure how long it's going to stay clean for, depending on what you're doing with it, but it fits really nicely on the wrist, and you know, it does the trick. It's black at those parts, and then you got the gray, different levels of gray on the rest of the watch. This is more of a day-to-day watch strap, or band, I should say. Okay, so with last year's Ultra in white, I wanted to jazz things up just a little bit. So instead of having just a basic color, I've put a combination of white and green together. I think this looks sharp. I think the white watch can go with many different colors. The only downside I would say is probably like, you know, that this is black here, but you're not gonna see that most of the time. You're just gonna be seeing most of this, and I think that looks really cool. I really like this. If I was keeping this white watch, I would have this color, and I'll probably use a green strap on my classic as I'm keeping that. And then last but not least, we get the Ultra, the new color for 2025. Okay, what I have found is this color, this blue and gray, makes it a little bit hard to match with many different other colors. So you're gonna be kind of limited to blues, whites, grays, and that's about it, and obviously the orange, but you can't really go too far in terms of like greens and yellows and stuff like that, because it will make the watch look a little bit weird. So those are my favorites. Why don't you let me know in the comments which one that you select, and if it wasn't one of these, which one in the video is your favorite, and we can have some conversations about it. Now, all these straps, I gotta say, are really good quality. The only downside I would say is with these straps is this element here. Probably not the strongest point. It's the same as what Samsung have created with their watches. It is way better than some of the straps that I talked about last year, which were from Timovo, I think it was. They were actually absolute trash, I thought. But these actually feel really good, and I think they would last quite a long time. But in terms of all of the bands right here, these are probably the weakest. My top two ultimate straps are made by these two companies here. So we have this strap from HITZEE. Okay, so these are built really good, and they are quite comparable to the Samsung brand. And then the Ultima band right here, the quality of this is really good. I think this even surpasses the Samsung quality bands, to be honest, and it's worth every penny. So those are all the bands, and those are all the combinations that I have for you in this video. And if you think about purchasing any of these, make sure you use the link in the description. And I have to say, hand on my heart, that all these are good quality, and if you spend your money on these, you won't be wasting it. Trust me. So thanks for checking out the video, and check out one of these two videos here where I give you more details about the new Samsung Galaxy watches. So thanks for checking in. I'm fluxing out. Peace.